Guys, we're out here testing that 7/8 Curado crankbait, medium heavy. That crankbait rod, I was a little skeptical. I thought it wasn't gonna be able to throw a lighter bait, even though it says it's rated for a ½ ounce. I got this 5XD on here. I think it's rated for 5/8, and it's a little windy, but it's good. So I am kind of worried about hanging it up in the river. Like you can see, even in the wind, it's getting some distance. I got it with the Curado DC, so the Curado combo. And this is just my first impressions of the rod. This bait is hunting like crazy. Just want to test what I think it can do, and DC is really nice with it. It's got some nice background. It does. I feel like it's a rod that I could still snap overhead, even though it's 7/8. I think it's a blended glass rod. I'm not really expecting to catch anything we're gonna try. Just testing out a couple different baits. See how it's gonna do with, I really don't need to try any more crankbaits just because I know it's gonna be able to throw at bigger stuff now. I don't know what's happening with that. Alright, so that was that 5XD. Try something else. Alright, tied on this Spro 3/4 ounce. Dives deeper, but I just want to see how it handles. And then we're probably going to move to some top water. Oh, Jesus. Yes. I don't even need to throw it anymore. This feels amazing. The dive is hard. But oh, don't want to lose the bait. Feels good. I can feel everything. I know I'm digging. Let's wait for this to come up. But this 3/4 ounce was pretty effective. So was that 5/8. I probably wouldn't want to go much smaller than that, but I could. Just because I don't want to go smaller than that 5XD. You might be able to go with the Mega Bass, the Deep X 200 on it, but I think that's a ½ ounce. I don't think I'd want to go that small. I think it could though. The rod's rated for it. Felt good. It's just not what I'm going to do. Alright, so we pulled out of the river. Now we're going to be throwing over here. I picked up that River Sea Bubble Walker, the big one. I think this is 1.25 ounces. At first I thought it was going to be a little too heavy, but we'll see how it walks. It might be a little challenging. Oh my god. I just lobbed it. It's just so big and heavy. The rod's a little long, but I don't know if I can. I think the thing, it's not that bad. Yep, I can tell. It's walking back and forth. It's not perfect. See, the rod stays loaded for a little longer than a typical top water rod, but this thing is pretty effective. And I'm not feeling it in my arm like I thought. So the way the rod loaded on that cast, I probably ounce and a quarter is probably as heavy. Well, I probably would go up to an ounce and a half, but I wouldn't go anything higher than that. It loaded up pretty good on that back cast. But it's walking this bubble walker pretty well. Don't know how the rod will take when a fish hits it. We'll see. But let's toss that out again. And I'm barely talking. I know it's heavy, but holy crap. That was a bomb. And I'm just tossing. Not even, didn't put any effort into that. The bait's a little big for this area here, but I think there's probably some monster pike in here sniffing around. Alright, so yeah, after a good while, if you start working it like consistently, you will start feeling it. Just because of that, I feel like the butt of the rod is pretty long for what I'm trying to do. You see I'm trying to pull it out so I don't have to get it caught in my arm. But if you're going to throw just a heavy topwater, especially if you're just popping it, this thing is going to work just fine. Again, this is that 7/8 medium heavy, the Shimano Curado. Moderate action. Doesn't really feel like a true moderate to me though. It's like, it's definitely more of a moderate fast. That's probably because it's a blended rod. But for what I got this rod for, definitely gonna use it. And I think it deserves more praise. I think a lot of people, God, that is a bomb, and I'm just loving it. A lot of people aren't giving it enough credit. They're talking about that 7.6 because people don't want to throw. Look at that, just that extra tip. That really allows me to work this bait way out there. It does. Got that extra weight, so you're gonna need something that you're gonna need to just consistently walk with. I probably would step up to something a little lighter, maybe with a shorter butt section. But if you're looking for a dedicated big topwater rod, this isn't it. This is one of those jack of all trade, master of none baits. I don't even like that saying though, because I think this is going to be a very effective rod. I just got to wait until see how it plays a fish, but I'm not really worried about that at all. I can feel the backbone. But it's soft enough that I can get this big bait working and not have to put much effort on it. And then, of course, with the deep cranks, it's working just fine. I just wanted to see how light I could go, and I'm very impressed to see that I can go 5/8 ounce, even a little smaller, without any problems. Alright, so that was that bubble walker. Switch over to something else and try it out. Alright, now we got that Jack of Pompadour on here. Topwater you have to retrieve. Lesser rod, see how we do it. There's a row as well, but that bait's a little funky anyway. 20-gram bait. I think that's a little bit less than 3/4 ounce. You know, I don't feel the bait, but I can see it doing its thing. You guys let me know what you think about that. I wish I could feel the bait a little more. But some people don't like that resistance. I mean, it's doing its thing. I just felt like I'd feel a little bit more in the rod. But it's doing just fine. Throws this pompadour just fine. Oh, just so you guys know, I'm using the 6/4-to-1 reel, so it's a little slower. A lot of guys, I can tell, or I've seen, are going high. We're going 7/to-1 or so on deep crank rods, and that's okay. It's nice. I like that too. But I have the DC in 6/4, and I think it's going to do just fine. Makes working those heavy baits a little easier. You know, I don't have one with me today, but I definitely consider throwing a big chatterbait on this. 1/2 ounce. Throw a nice trailer on. I think that thing would move. I think it would do just fine because it's moderate and a little more moderate fast, and it's just doing. I think this is just going to be a great workhorse rod. I was thinking the 7/8 was going to be pretty specialized. I was thinking it was just going to be for the heavier, deeper stuff, but I completely changed my mind. It's definitely a solid deep crank rod, especially if you're going to get into it. It's pretty sensitive on the deep cranks, I should say. This pompadour, I'm not really feeling much, but I don't need to feel this bite. So, all right. So, tied on this 110 whopper plopper. Gonna try that out. See how she casts. Just fine. So based on that, this is an ounce lure. I definitely throw the 130 on this. Would probably be more suited to the 130. That's an ounce and 3/8. I would not go bigger than that. The other one is over 2 ounces, I believe. Definitely would say this is not best choice for this smaller whopper plopper. But if you're just trying to get stuff done, you need something to do it all, I think this is it. See on that long cast, I'm having to hold my rod tail up to get that out of the water. So I think the bigger it can serve me a little better. But just gotta get that line out of the water. Alright, so getting low on battery here. Just want to say I'm going to try to tie on a jumbo square bill real quick and throw that. But if you're considering this rod, definitely do it now, because Tackle Warehouse has 7/8 and the 8-footer for 99 bucks, and it retails for 160 or 169.9, I think, at that size. So I think you should check it out. And hopefully I can get this squirrel bill in real quick. We're gonna throw it. It's gonna bomb. We're gonna bring it in. Okay, so not bad. I can feel it. I like it. I definitely wouldn't throw any small square bills on. This is not a square bill rod. Alright, battery's killing us, so last thoughts are you should definitely pick up this rod. 7/8 Tackle Warehouse right now, 99 bucks.